Yeah, so before we start questions, I really just want to encourage everybody to, if you have a spare coat, a gently used coat, like T-Med said, it'd be awesome for you guys to go and drop it off at Joe Lasco. Of course, it does get cold here in the winter, so, it's important for us to, keep people who are less fortunate, people who, may not have coats to, keep them warm during the winter season. So, start with questions. No questions today? We good?
Question about relationship and to what extent do you feel that he's, especially this last few weeks, last 3 weeks or so, kind of tailored things to accentuate your positives and your strengths, and how important has that been?
Of course, he's done a great job, these past few weeks. Like Coach said, ever since the mini bye week, he's done a great job, tailoring, our offense to my strengths, to the other players' strengths. So, of course, as much as we can do that, as we want to do it as much as possible. So, the more we can do it, the more successful our offense will be.
Do you think that that's been the biggest difference for you, is just that the game plan is tailored more to you, or is there a growth in yourself that you've already noticed?
I think it's both. I think it's a growth. With this offense, I'm getting more comfortable with it, and also just the tailored plays, the extra plays that we have mixed in.
Justin, on that 61-yard touchdown run, if there's like a split-second moment where you're kind of like in the air and then you take off, what are you thinking like in that moment when you decide to run and go for it?
Yeah, so when I was in the air, I was about to throw it to Darnell, but I guess he thought I was scrambling already, so he had turned around. And then once I saw that, I just, tucked the ball down and ran, and then kind of just instincts took over from there, so yeah.
When you see open grass in that moment, like internally, like what's going through your mind?
Yeah, so after I broke the 3 tackles and of course I saw that open grass, it was really one to two guys to beat, and then of course Darnell made that great block, and then it was touchdown from there. So yeah.
Since you've gotten here, we talked a lot about pressure and expectations and handling the spotlight. How do you handle it now when there's kind of this hysteria, this excitement in Chicago for the quarterback you've become?
Just don't let it affect me. Just go about my day like I would before all this hype came, or so to call hype. Just put my head down, keep working, and my main goal is to keep improving and keep getting better each and every day.
You always say that. You always point to the just like minute-to-minute, day-to-day improvements. But do you look back and say, like, for example, last year when you played the Lions, this is a totally different point for you in your career. Do you look back at that and see how much you've grown and how much easier things have gotten for you?
Do I look back and not really?
I'm asking. Do you see things a lot differently than you did?
I think so. I think, of course, the more you play, the more you see things, the more you see defenses, and the more you get used to just seeing, different looks. So, in terms of that aspect, yeah. But I don't really go back, to last year's film as much, and watch the games and stuff like that. But I think I'm growing each and every day. I think everybody on our team is. So, just like I said before, our main goal is to get better each and every day.
On Sunday, you guys had the ball twice with a chance to go down and win it,
Mm-hmm.
and you couldn't get there. Is that the next step for this offense to take? You're putting up yards, you're putting up points, but kind of when you have to have it at the end. Is that the next step?
Yeah. Of course, we wanted to go down there and drive, and EQ just had a tough drop. It is what it is. You move on. You learn from it and get better. It's that simple. So, I wouldn't say it's the next step. I would just say it's just I think certain plays. People aren't going to be perfect in all the situations. So, of course, we want that back, and I know he wants that back. But we're just gonna keep grinding, and of course we do situational stuff each and every week. In practice. So we're just gonna keep grinding at that.
What would it be for the trajectory of the offense to go get that? To go do it next game if you need it, or whatever to say. All right, we pulled it out at the end. When we had to have it.
It would be good.
Justin,
Some
after that,
big runs and big plays over the last 3 weeks. Is this what you expected out of yourself, or have you surprised yourself at all with any of the big plays?
No, not really. Main thing is really just not forcing big plays. Letting them come to me, and of course, I've always thought I've been able to make the big play, but I think the one thing that you can't do is force big plays and just kind of let them come to you.
How do you go about not forcing?
Just take what the defense gives you, and just play play every play out, situationally, what's the down and distance, what do we need to accomplish on this play, and then, of course, if there's a big play there, then, take it. We have, certain plays where we want to call a shot, we're taking a shot downfield, and there's other plays where we, we just want to get a few yards or just get a completion. So, you just got to know.
To get down, not wanting to make the big play on every play?
Yeah, I think that was, more so last year, and then the beginning of this year, me just, taking what the defense gives me, and, just moving on and just making sure that we have the ball at the end of each play.
It looks like you found a groove and a style of play that really works for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the fully developed version of that is? As you take that and continue to expand it, where do you want to go with what you've started here?
Yeah, just keep growing, especially in the passing game, pocket presence, get into the check downs faster. And I think that's one thing that I can grow at now is just keep developing, keep growing. Like I said, the passing game, just being able to, just get little completions and really just drive the ball down the field. So,
Justin,
yeah.
two more.
Justin, as wired as you are to be even keeled, how aware are you of the reaction to your game, nationally, to the reaction to your game? And did you have to work any harder to suppress the whatever feeling, human nature feeling of excitement to just stay even keeled?
Yeah, I never, it's an honor, of course, to get the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. But, I couldn't have done it without my coaches, my teammates. And I'm not the type to get, too high on, one award. So, just the same old me. I'm going to come back to work today, practice hard out there with my guys, and, we're just going to get better. So, yeah.
Following that mini bye week, how important was it, how valuable was that game against the Patriots to have the success that you guys did in the run game to kind of get to where you are?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think it, catapulted, the, style of offense we put in since the mini bye. So, seeing that, happen in the game, I think it, really just gave us, confidence in that and, really just kind of opened it up for everybody, for sure.
With Chase, Chase got, he got kind of thrown in there last week, and now
Yeah.
obviously got another week to kind of get acclimated. How much can he open up this offense and allow you guys to do more, take more shots down the field, things like that?
Yeah, of course he's a great player, a great receiver. He's big, athletic, fast. So, just the more he's with our offense, the more he practices, I think the more he'll be able to focus on, the details of each and every route. Like you said last week, he was kind of thrown in there. So, just the more time he has with us, like we just found out in walkthrough that he just found out about, our one of our second cadences. So, like again I said, he's learning the offense, each and every day. And, he's going to continue to learn and continue to get, more detailed on, each and every route and concept that we have.